I don't usually do videos, but I just thought I would. I used to let people bother me on Rock the Lockdown, but I don't anymore. I just let it go over my head now. I'll get the odd comment here and there, can't sing, don't give up your day job, all that bollocks. I've heard it all before. I'm like this and this and this. I don't say nothing, but I just think it, you know what I mean? I think a very good friend said to me, don't let these people bother you. You do what you love to do. Even though I stopped posting for a short time, but once I took a very good friend's words of advice on board, I just carried on posting, and I have done ever since. So I'm never going to stop posting, because singing is something I have loved to do from the age of 14. I would love to see these idiots get up and sing, but they won't do it because they know they're going to get the shit ripped out of them. People laughing at them, ha ha ha, you can't sing. I'd love to see them do it, but I know they won't do it. So they're just like doing it at me because it's something for them to do, because they're bored and sad and pathetic. But I just roll my eyes. Yep. I just do that a lot of the time. I'll be like, this again? No, I'm not going to let anyone stop me doing what I love to do. I mean, when the pandemic first begun, I wasn't brilliant at singing, no, I will admit that. But as the time went by, I improved. I mean, the more times you sing, the more times you get better. So I think it was just a matter at the time of me finding the right song. Some songs will be better than others. Because I was trying difficult songs, because I like to set myself challenges. To see what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. What actually suits my voice and what doesn't suit my voice. That's just what I was doing, finding my way along. Although at times I will try difficult songs, that's just because I just love to set myself a challenge. I don't like to do the same old song because it gets boring. So I just like to do different ones. Although I don't mind revisiting. I mean, when I have revisited songs, I have got better than the other times. But, you know, when you see a comment on someone's Facebook, you think, oh, are they talking about me, sort of thing, but they're actually not. It's like when you go in the shop, you feel like eyes are on you, people are talking about you, but they're not. That's just anxiety for you. It's a bitch, and I absolutely hate having anxiety. Fuck knows how I managed to walk home alone, in the dark, late at night, where I couldn't get a taxi. Fuck knows how I managed to do it, but I managed it. Fuck knows how I managed to walk in Costa. Even though people were looking at me when I first walked in, but then I just breathed in, breathed out. That's just what I did. And it was like when I walked home alone in the dark, I did the very same thing. Anxiety is not a very nice thing to have, it ain't. I've had anxiety for a very long time. It was only because I got left on a train by myself by people who I thought were mates, but they weren't actually mates, because they were the ones who bullied me at school just because they were jealous of me. And it was 3 friends. It was 2 females and a male. Fuck knows why they were jealous of me. I don't know, but that's just what they were like. And I think it was when I went to college, they were still doing the same thing, but then after a while they stopped. Well, they had to eventually, didn't they? But it was because of them I had anxiety. My depression actually started 2008 when I lost my dad. I just didn't feel like I was good enough. I didn't feel like my life was worth living. I used to get knives out the drawer, used to try and stab myself, I used to punch myself in the fucking head. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I used to do. I don't really do that as much anymore now, but that's just what I used to do. I think I used to cut myself with razors. That's just how bad my depression got. because I just didn't feel like I was good enough. It's like with whatever man I got with, I didn't feel like I was good enough for them. So I always told them, with relationship-wise, oh, it's not working out, but I actually did not give them the chance. But it was only because of my own insecurities. That was just insecurities-wise. I just didn't feel like I was good enough for them. But really, I should have given those people a chance. But because the insecurities set in, that's why. I do have regrets with my relationships because I feel like I should have gave them a chance. And I did like these people, but because of my fucking insecurities, that's why I was like saying, oh, it's not working out. And I just pushed them away. That's what I did. I pushed them away. Yeah, obviously I have regrets on that, but yeah, I just felt like a lot of the time I weren't good enough for friends, weren't good enough for family, weren't good enough for men. I didn't think I was liked enough, you know what I mean? Often I'll think like that at times, but I want to push these insecurities away and give guys a chance rather than build a wall. I want to shut the wall down and give these guys a chance, because I could be really happy because of these fucking insecurities. Excuse my language, but I'm just saying how it is. If it weren't for these anxieties, I would be really happy now. I would be engaged, you name it. But I never say never. If I let go of the anxieties, I would be really happy with any relationship I would have. But never say never. So I'm doing my best to combat my anxieties and insecurities. I feel like I am getting better, but there is improvements that need to be made. I just feel like talking about anxiety and depression is something that you should really talk about. I always feel like it's good to reach out to people rather than bottle things up and build a wall. I don't really trust a lot of people because of the way I've been treated by a lot of people. Men, friends, and family, because I've been treated like shit. I wouldn't normally be as open as this, but I just thought I would be open. Because I just feel like reaching out is something that I should do, but I am actually getting better at it. I don't feel afraid to open up, because like in the past, I was always afraid to open up. Yeah, I was always afraid because I feel like I'd be judged and people would be taking the piss. I was always taking the piss out of me because I've got learning disabilities. Well, that's not my fault. I was born 5 weeks early, so I will be slow, which means I'd be behind people. Take time to process things. And if I do things, it's out of character and it's not always meant. Well, I never mean to do things if it's out of character or at all, basically. I'm not a nasty person. I don't set out to hurt anybody. It's not deliberate or anything. I don't have a bad bone in me. I really don't. I know it's not really any excuse or anything, but I just thought I would explain things in a great detail so people actually understand me. I've had people take the piss out of me many times, calling me dopey, thick, retarded, you name it. But I'm none of those things. I'm far from any of those things. And I've had people saying I look like a bloke. I mean, well, how the fuck can I look like a bloke when I've got a fucking minge, and I've got boobs? So how the fuck can I look like a bloke? Oh, what, just because I've got a little facial hair? Well, I've tried getting rid of the bloody thing and it keeps bloody like growing. But it doesn't mean to say I'm a man, because I'm not a man. I think all women have a little bit of facial hair. It doesn't mean to say I'm a man. How the fuck can I look like a man when I was like born a female? Last time I checked, I was a female. So I don't know what gives people these impression that I'm a man. That's just what I think on the matter. I know what people may think, because people have sex changes and all that, but I can reassure you now, I've never had a sex change. You can ask the men I've been with, like boyfriends, that I'm definitely female. You can ask my mum and my sisters and anyone who knows me. They will all tell you I'm definitely female. Always have been, always will be. So I don't know why people say I look like a man, I look a state, a mess. If I look a state and mess, it's because I'm probably pissed, mate. But I just take no notice of what people say anymore, because people are stupid. They've got nothing better to do with their time than take the mick out of others, you know. But, you know, if I've ever done things, it's because it's been out of character, it's never been meant, you know. I'm not a nasty person, I just don't have that in me. But I always own up to my mistakes, and I always, like, make up for it. That's just the person I am. I'm genuine. So when you see this video, you'll see, like, me for who I am. You'll see that I'm definitely genuine. I don't have to explain myself. That's just not what I'm doing at all. You know, I just thought I'd do a video just to basically explain my anxiety and depression, and just so you can see me for me. Whenever people say I look like a male and all that, I like roll my eyes and laugh it off, because it's comical. It really is comical. Yeah, so, but with like the whole depression side of things, the doctor was like, oh, I don't think tablets will help. I think you'll get counselling. Well, I went for 6 sessions. It did help to a certain extent, but not a great deal. I haven't really gone since, because if I go back now, they'll be like, oh, go counselling again. So it'd be like going back to square one. I don't really want to go on tablets, because I don't really want to pile on weight. Not really, because, you know, it's taken me a very, very long time to get my confidence sky high as it is now. It was like every time I was building my confidence, people was always knocking it down. They always was. Because they kept banging on about my weight. And there was nothing really wrong with my weight, but for a very long time I was not happy with my weight. But when I weighed myself one day at Boots, that's where I decided there and then to do something about it. And I haven't really looked back since, because I can fit in size 12 clothes again. But I just don't want to go on tablets where I want to be like fat. I don't really want to be fat. Not really. No, I don't have anything against anybody who's like a different size to me. I don't really care about that. I never really have, in all fairness. I don't really judge anybody. Nah, I don't. That's just not me. But the thing with me is I don't want to go back to where I was before. I don't think I ever will, because I don't overeat. I don't really do what I used to do. I still exercise and whatnot. When you have anxiety, it's just not an easy thing to have, and depression, it's not something you can just get over just like that. I remember idiots were like saying in the past, oh, you seem to cope pretty fine having anxiety. But how the fuck do you know? Do you live in my house? Do you live in my body? No. They were just fucking idiots who thought they knew everything, but they didn't. As I call them, know-it-alls. That's because that's what they were, know-it-alls. They didn't know what my anxiety was like. They didn't know what my depression was like. But nowadays, I just let people think what the hell they like. I don't let people bother me anymore. Nah. And I had to get rid of a lot of people on Facebook because all I heard was too much negativity, drama, and people like sending me scam messages all the time. So I just had to get rid of all that. And since then, I've not really had anything like that. So I've done what was right for me. And it's been really good, I think. Yeah, I think it has been really good. But the one thing you should do is never ever let people get to you because it's what they want. If people are like saying things on the group about you, ignore it. It's easier said than done, but it's what they want. They just want a reaction. So you stop doing what you enjoy doing. If people say something about your appearance, don't let it get to you. It's easier said than done. But I know majority of the time people are being immature. I think that's just what people do. They just like to be immature. But just don't let other people get to you. Just do you. Keep being you. If you're happy within yourself, then fuck other people. That's just my motto in life, and that's just my motto anyway. So I just thought I would get this out there. If you're happy with who you are, never mind anyone else. If you enjoy singing, carry on doing that. Just keep being you. That's just what I say on that matter. I keep rubbing my eye, I don't know why, but that's just what I'm doing. But just don't let anyone get to you. Just carry on being yourself. Keep being happy. If you let people get you down, then they have won. That's what I've learnt. I will, though, say, if I've ever upset anybody in the past, I do apologise. I really do apologise. I don't need to apologise, but I just felt like saying so. I just don't have the bad person in me, because I'm not a bad person. I just don't have the bad bone, you know. But at least with me, you see that whenever I make a mistake, I don't do it again. I own up to it, and that's it. So that's all I need to say on that. But at least you're actually seeing a genuine person. If you don't like what you see on my Facebook, then go away, do one. Fuck off. I don't mean to be mean, but if you don't like what I'm doing on my own Facebook page, considering I'm paying my own bill and shit, scroll down. Do one, fuck off. I don't mean to be mean, but I've learnt to be this way because of how people treated me in the past. So whenever I see something on Facebook, I scroll down. I don't let anything bother me. You know, I just think, oh, okay, fine. But I do love seeing people's weight loss journeys. I do like seeing people being happy, and you know, I do like seeing positive things on Facebook. If I see anything negative, I just scroll down. So if you do see anything negative of mine, just scroll down. If you don't like it, you know, you can just delete me. I'm not going to lose no sleep. Nah, I don't care who deletes me on Facebook anymore. I've learnt not to actually give a shit anymore. Nah, I've just learnt to be that way, in all fairness. I know this is a lengthy video, didn't expect it to be this long, you know, but so there we go. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment, whatever you want to do. I don't mind either way, but thank you for watching.